The new friendship between Taylor Swift and his brother Travis got a lot of praise from Jason Kelce. He's even said a few things about how really enamored Travis is. When Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift initially started dating back in October, they pretty much took the internet by storm. Despite their initial efforts to keep things hidden, the two were unable to maintain their connection for very long and have lately come clean about it. They've done a lot more than simply go public, in fact. They've started to pose for photos together and respond to fans' inquiries about each other because none of Taylor's past relationships have been this visible. A highly public kiss was even exchanged between them on the Latin American leg of the Eras tour. The two are obviously very much in love with one another, and they're not afraid to express it to the public. However, their respective families, who are ardent supporters of each other, know more about the relationship than anybody else. Since the first allegations surfaced, Travis's brother Jason has been rather outspoken about their connection. Today, he also expressed his happiness at seeing his brother in such a positive light. That's not to say he hasn't been worried though, because there are some really serious issues involving Travis and Taylor. The level that it is now, it's definitely been weird, he remarked. While I'm glad for my brother that he appears to be in a relationship that he is sincere about and enthused about, there are moments when I think, man, this is a lot. Jason mentioned that when it comes to Travis, even the paparazzi are more insane than they used to be. Given their fame as football players, the two are accustomed to being in the spotlight. But that's a whole different ballgame. He added, I'm thinking, is that really vital information to share? Paparazzi are talking about him fueling his car before today's game. Usually, football players don't have to cope with this other degree of fame. About the relationship, even the media and fans have gone rather crazy, which is another reason to be concerned according to Jason. Thus, while I'm extremely glad for my brother and his current circumstances with Taylor, I also think that there's sometimes cause for concern because of how overly pursued some individuals can be. Given that Travis's safety is the most important thing and it shouldn't become a threat, Jason has acknowledged that Travis can handle all of this. It's safe to see the focus from the media. Jason can tell how much Travis loves Taylor, though, and that it's all worth it to be with her, despite his reservations. Jason is thrilled to see their love blossoming, and he doesn't want any paparazzi to ruin it for them. Jason has been his brother's biggest ally in both his personal and professional life. This is not the first time that he has stood by his side. Jason is definitely in favor of the relationship. He also made jokes about Taylor and Travis's future together. In fact, he mentioned their yearly Christmas record and hinted that he wouldn't object to Taylor being on it the next year. Next year is definitely very telling here, he stated. Maybe not now, not this particular time. To you, that could happen in the future. That would be very amazing. By the way of things, Taylor and his brother are clearly not just on their honeymoon. It sounds like Taylor is here to stay, in his opinion. In addition, Travis has expressed a great deal about how his friendship with Taylor has grown, largely due to the people in his immediate vicinity. In fact, he just recently disclosed a few information regarding the early stages of his relationship with Taylor. They have previously kept that aspect of their connection very quiet after he asked her to his game. But now that things are becoming more serious, it appears that he is at last prepared to divulge those closely held secrets. Travis claimed that he genuinely had a Cupid character inside of him. Travis started sowing the seed by having someone ask Taylor about him after she refused to accept that he had been at her concert. He stated, there were definitely people she knew that knew who I was in her corner who said, yo, did you know he was coming? Someone was portraying Cupid for him. He even disclosed that Taylor sent him a text stating that she was well aware of the situation, which is why she ultimately raced out to him, and that he was genuinely fortunate that she chose to get in touch with him. Not only that, but Travis continued on by discussing their well-known first date. He said that they had actually been speaking quite a bit by the time he had met her in New York. Thus, I was fully aware of the purpose of the date. I was confident that we could enjoy a nice meal together and a good chat, and everything else would work itself out. From then on, things went really well since they were spending more and more time together. The media noted that Travis and Taylor were nearly inseparable as they became closer. According to Travis's brother, Jason, it really grew to be quite a bit since everyone desired a piece of Taylor and Travis. But Travis was well aware of his victory here, going so far as to admit that everyone was telling him not to mess this up. Everybody in my immediate vicinity is warning me not to. Am this up, and I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, got it. The most important thing to me was to make sure I said nothing that would alienate Taylor. It's obvious that he respected Taylor greatly and that he was careful to do things just properly to avoid frightening her away. Since everyone was focusing on them, the media didn't help either. But with his brother's support, he was able to maintain as much privacy as possible while still being more visible than any of Taylor's other relationships. However, despite his victory and daily adjustment to his new life, he still finds it difficult to adjust to the media. Furthermore, as his brother mentioned, paparazzi are now on a whole other level. Clearly, I've never dated someone with that kind of aura about them, he remarked. Although I've never dealt with it, I'm not avoiding any of it either. He appears to have approached this in the appropriate way since, given his inexperience with this kind of attention, he couldn't have chosen a better course of action than to let guide the way things are going. Being America's favorite singer and a well-known football player is not the same thing. And since every detail of this relationship will be made public, opinions on it will undoubtedly differ. Although it's difficult, it also amply demonstrates Travis's genuine love for Taylor. When it came to their first official kiss, which occurred live at her concert tour stop and put fans into a frenzy, he's learned to take things one day at a time. He completely allowed Taylor to take the lead, as fans have noted. It was evident from the many comments made by fans that many began to like him even more following the relocation. The fact that she is at last in the company of a man who truly enjoys showing her off, talking about her, holding her hand in public, and other public displays of affection is just adorable. I'm overjoyed that she's content. In fact, I believe he could be the one. OMG. Travis also mentioned how much he and Taylor resemble each other, which is why, despite living in a very different society, he has found it so easy to adjust to this. Everyone knows that I'm a family guy, he remarked. Her family is her team. Her family is involved in many aspects of the trip, including marketing and presence. She seems to share many of those ideals, which is quite pleasing to me. Travis' family is obviously very important to him, as evidenced by the numerous times his brother has defended him and the unwavering support of his mother. Travis revealed that he picks up a lot of knowledge from Taylor in similar situations, which is another reason why their chemistry is so well matched. Thanks for tuning in to Pop Gossip. Stay up to date with the latest celebrity buzz and relationship updates. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the scoop on your favorite stars. Join our community by sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep it here at Pop Gossip for all the juiciest details in the world of entertainment. See you in the next video.